And the priests that bore the ark of the covenant of Yahuah stood firm on dry ground in the midst of the Yarden, and all Yasharel passed over on dry ground until all the people were passed clean over the Yarden. Yahusha, Joshua 3:17 to Sephir. I've learned Hebrew Israelites witnessed Yahuah parting water the second time. What a stiff-necked people our ancestors were to witness the mighty right hand of Yahuah, our ELOHIYM, and still transgress the law.
Shabbat shalom, everyone. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. What have I learned from this verse? I love learning verse by verse. And what I've learned is that for the second time, Yahuah Elohim parted waters. He parted the Red Sea and he parted the Jordan River. The first time, the Red Sea was to escape from the Egyptians. Second time was to cross over the Jordan River, because at that time Joshua was conquering the Gentiles and they needed to get to the other side of the Jordan to conquer the Gentile nations on that side of the river in order to receive their lands as an inheritance from Yahuah Elohim. Now, our people witnessed these things. They witnessed all these things. They witnessed the plagues from Egypt. They witnessed the waters parting. They witnessed being out in the wilderness, crying out for water. Yahuah provided water through a rock. They were crying out for food. Yahuah provided manna from heaven. Imagine that. You're outside and it's raining food from the skies. I mean, imagine that. Food is falling from heaven. Straight from the heavens. Nobody had to do any cooking or anything like that. Just think about that. Just food falling from the heavens. He provided food, water, safe passage. Yahuah did a lot for our people. And he cursed them along the way as well because they were transgressing. Every time Yahuah would tell them, do not do or worship me as the Gentiles worship their Elohims. He did not want us following their ways, their worships. He did not want us following in their ways. Yet our ancestors did the exact opposite. Even though they saw the works of Yahuah, our Elohim, they still wanted to be like the other nations, worshiping false idols, Elohims made of man's hands. These are the things that they wanted to follow behind. These other nations were adulterers. These other nations were sinful nations. This is what they wanted to be like. These other nations were lovers of mankind, meaning men were having sex with men, women were having sex with women. They were also having sex with children. They were also having sex with animals. These are the things that our ancestors chose over Yahuah, our Elohim. And I just don't get that, to witness those things and still follow behind the Gentile nations and how they worship and how they lived. They were sinful nations, and that's why Yahuah was sending Joshua and Moses to conquer these nations and inherit their lands, because they were just sinful nations. And they knew the living God. They knew Yahuah Elohim, but yet they chose to follow another path. And these are the people that our ancestors chose to follow. Shalom.